here to bridge that gap between vision and execution. So whether it's a course or a program or a workshop, those are some of the ways that I'm able to do that. I'm able to bring those visions to life. And so my approach isn't just about inspiration. It's about creating clear, actionable steps that lead to results. I want to help you take what feels overwhelming or chaotic and turn it into something structured and impactful. Hey there, and welcome to the Aligned Course Creators Podcast. I'm Dr. Rachel Silver. I'm an instructional designer, course creation strategist, and I am your go to operational support to align your vision with your action. Now, whether you're building a course, a workshop, or a program, I'll guide you through the creative and operational strategies that really make everything work seamlessly. Here we turn ideas into impact with clarity, structure, and efficiency. So let's dive in. Actually, before we dive in, let me share just a little bit about myself and my journey so that you just know who it is that you're talking to today. So my journey to where I am today didn't really happen overnight. Most of our journeys don't, right? It was a series of moments that started to connect like pieces of a puzzle. For years, I worked as a doctor by day, helping patients, making adjustments to align their bodies so that they can operate at their 100%. And then by night, I worked as an educator. So I was teaching, mostly in the collegiate world, creating programs. And I was doing all these things, yes, because I loved it, but it also was to make ends meet. At the same time, I was getting back into the dating world and doing a lot of self reflection. And I started asking myself some hard questions. Do my values and my actions really align with one another? And that question really stuck with me. And it made me not just look at my personal life, but my professional life as well. And I began to reflect and refine, basically how I approached different areas of life. So one day, I was adjusting a patient and it hit me. I wasn't just helping people operate 100% physically. I had been doing the same thing for businesses and organizations for years. Like I'd been aligning teams, strategies, processes for years, helping them go from chaotic ideas or multiple ideas to streamlined systems. It really was my superpower and I didn't even realize it. That realization really did change everything for me. I started to see how the work I was doing behind the scenes for others could really become the foundation of my own business. And so I packaged my expertise up a bit. And really, I realized that within 90 days, I had earned more than I had made in an entire year on my part time job. So I was really excited because I got to help people, but I was also able to make an impact. So it was the impact that I could create, and I can create this by helping people, and I can even share with you and share with other people how I was able to do that. So I truly do believe that God gives each of us a unique purpose, right? And for me, that purpose is really being a support system, really helping visionaries unlock their ideas and bring them to life. I'm here to bridge that gap between vision and execution. So whether it's a course or a program or a workshop, those are some of the ways that I'm able to do that. I'm able to bring those visions to life. And so my approach isn't just about inspiration. It's about creating clear, actionable steps that lead to results. I want to help you take what feels overwhelming or chaotic and turn it into something structured and impactful. So it's very daunting for many. It's actually fun to me because when your vision aligns with your actions, that's when impact and transformation really starts to happen. And so one of the things that I'm most passionate about is the learner experience. So I want to bring your vision to action, but I don't want them to just get knowledge. I want them to actually be able to apply that knowledge. It's not enough to just share information. We need to present it in a way that learners can truly understand and really apply it to their life. Let's think about it. Have you ever attended a workshop, taken a course, or even just Googled or looked up some information about something? You begin to feel very overwhelmed with the information, so much so you didn't even know how to use it. That's what I want to help you avoid when you're sharing your knowledge and your expertise with others. When I design courses, I really focus on clarity. You want your learners to really understand what they're learning and why what they're learning matters. I have a high focus on engagement. Learning should be an active process, not a passive one. So I'm going to be teaching you how to include activities and reflections and discussions, how to include technology, how to include different things in to help keep your learners involved. And lastly, but most importantly, I really want to make sure that there is an experience that equips people to achieve real results. So whether it's a new skill or a breakthrough or a life change, this is not about just delivering content. It's about creating an experience that resonates and motivates your audience to take action, to literally change their lives. Okay, so let me ask you, because I know if you're watching this, you might, you know what? What's the big idea or vision that you've been sitting on? Because if you're watching this, you probably already have some ideas, some vision. I always say written down in notebooks, in your brains, thrown around on your laptop, everywhere. And I want to know what's been holding you back from turning that into something impactful for the world to experience. So take a moment. Think about it. If you feel like sharing, hey, drop it in the comments below. I really would love to hear your story and see how I can help. Because each week I'm going to be providing some information that you can immediately use, okay? So before we wrap up, let me remind you, you don't have to have everything figured out to take the first step. Let me say that again. You do not have to have everything figured out to take the first step. If you're ready to align your vision with your action, I also have something pretty special for you. On December 19th at 8 o'clock p.m., I'm going to be hosting a Clarity Conference workshop. It is a live interactive session to help you map out your vision and take those first actionable steps. And it's only $47. So I'd love to help you, have you join. And I love to help you as you join me. Now, if the things that I'm talking about or going to be talking about seem like they're going to resonate with you, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, turn on your notifications, don't miss the updates. Because remember, your ideas have value. You're just one decision away from making them a reality. So I'm really appreciative that you're here. And I'll see you on the next episode when we're going to dive into topics and things that you can use right away to turn your vision into action and to create impact. Okay? All right. Be blessed. Have a wonderful day. Again, I'm Dr. Rachel Silver, affectionately called Dr. Ray, and this is your Aligned Course Creators Podcast.